Which of the following would most likely result in a decrease in the equilibrium price of oranges? So in this question, we're told to find the following option choice that would result in a decrease in the equilibrium price of oranges. So to begin with, let's first draw a graph whereon we'll analyze each of these situations with this graph. So this will be a simple supply and demand curve with price on the y-axis and quantity of the goods on the x-axis. So let's look at option choice A. The weather during this orange growing season is not as good as it was last year. So because the weather of this orange growing season is not as good, it means that the supply of oranges produced this season will be less. Therefore, supply will shift to the left, and a shift to the left of supply would mean that equilibrium price would increase. And because we're looking for a decrease in the equilibrium price of oranges, A must be incorrect. So we can eliminate A. B. Price of apples, a substitute for oranges, is higher this year than last year. So we're told that there's a substitute good for oranges, apples, and the price of that good is higher this year than last year, meaning that because the price of apples increases, demand for apples will decrease, and because of that, the demand for oranges will increase. So demand will shift to the right. A shift to the right for demand would look like this. And looking at this graph, we can clearly see that the price is higher. So this would not cause a decrease in the equilibrium price of oranges. So B is also incorrect, and we can eliminate B. C. New studies suggest that oranges contain traces of cancer-causing substances due to pesticide residue. So this highlights taste and preferences. And because of the study, we can tell that demand for oranges will decrease because it makes sense not to buy oranges if it causes cancer. So demand would shift to the left. And because of this, we can see that price would decrease below the equilibrium price. So C seems to be the correct answer. But let's look at D. It says a tree-killing fungus spreads through orange orchards across the country. So because there is a tree-killing fungus that spreads through orange orchards, it means that the supply would decrease, like in option A. And as before, the supply would shift to the left to represent a decrease in supply. And because of this, the price would increase, because we can clearly see that the new equilibrium price is above the previous equilibrium price. And because we're looking for a decrease in equilibrium price, D must be incorrect. So let's eliminate D. E. Firms in the orange industry launch an effective advertising campaign. So an advertising campaign would cause an increase in demand, thereby causing demand to shift to the right. And like option choice B, this would cause an increase in the price, equilibrium price. And because we're looking for a decrease in the equilibrium price, E must be incorrect. So we can eliminate E. And we're left with C. So C must be the correct answer.